Oh, it's Thursday, everybody, and it's me. I'm back again. In the words of Aerosmith, back in the saddle again. Woo! All right, it is Thursday, October 10th. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, hold on. Hello? Yes, I'm back. Yeah. Carl was supposed to be on vacation, and he showed up. I don't know. He's wiry. He snuck in. Calm down. Yes, I know. I know they were awful. They were awful when he was back on. Yes. You know what? After today and tomorrow, I am done with this. You can deal with Carl all yourself, Beelzebub. Yeah? No. Okay, sorry. Okay, so yes, Carl will be back full-time next week, and people will be bored and angry. Yes, so people will get angry and commit things, and then they'll come visit you. Yes. Okay, all right. And yes, I'll have your pumpkin spice latte in about 30 minutes. You hung up on me. That guy is tense. He's very tense. All right, so let's start off with today's headlines.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
Headline number 1 is a ghost gets stuck in the automatic door at a grocery store. Now said grocery store is haunted. He couldn't get out the door. He couldn't figure it out. He couldn't push, or it wasn't reading his sensor or whatever because he has no weight, so he couldn't leave the door. So ghost is now haunting a grocery store here in town. I'm not going to tell you which one. You'll have to figure that out on your own. All right. Headline number 2. Witches protest the new HOA rules. Cauldron smoke is just part of the aesthetic, said witch. The witch said that, hey, it's just part of who they are. HOA cannot fine them for that. I really hate to be the HOA president that fines the witches because they may get cursed. Next. This is big. This one comes out of Gilroy, California. Okay. Vampires are blamed for the spike in local garlic prices. The farmer says it's not personal. They just don't want to get bit. So the prices have gone up. Prices go up when there's a need. There's a lot of vampires. Gilroy, the farmers say, hey, sorry, it's nothing personal. Well, when local vampire Vlad was interviewed, he said, this really sucks. Those are today's headlines, everybody. All right. So, next up, it is Thursday. We have Austin's Movie of the Week.
So yeah, I'll have one cheese pizza, one that's pepperoni, one sausage, some chicken wings for the boys here. We got some mozzarella sticks, and I'll take the big cookie. That'll be all. Just send down to this address that I have listed for you in your little spindle thing when the last time I was here. And yes, your money will be there for you when you get here. At any rate, I shall talk to you later. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Austin, once again to share some spooky movies for you. Some movies so scary, it looks like Gabrielle with her makeup off, which really looks no different than how she normally looks. Anyway, with this in mind, it's time to talk about a movie that came out 50 years ago. Yes, I know, 50 years ago? What is it? Well, it's a movie that teaches the importance of really never to pick up a hitchhiker, and really never go into houses that look like some dude named Steve and his general like dentures, like his teeth are like they're just disgusting. Anyway, the movie in question I am talking about is from 1974, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about this old movie. This old movie that cost very little to make, made a lot of money, really changed the game in terms of horror movies, was very controversial at the time of its release, and really brought Tobe Hooper into the forefront of the horror genre. Something also exemplified with Poltergeist, which you can argue who really directed that movie, whether it be Steven Spielberg or Tobe Hooper himself, but either way, Poltergeist is a great movie, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a great movie as too. And really, a lot of what makes the Texas Chainsaw Massacre really work is how it doesn't focus so much on gore. There are certainly some scenes in there that are very, like, there is some good chainsaw action in here, but it's not like Friday the 13th or A Nightmare on Elm Street where there's a lot of gore or anything like that. It's fairly tame in terms of the violence. But really, what makes it terrifying is really the bad guys in this. Like, as soon as you see Leatherface come on screen, that's a scene that will be all like, oh no. And really, a lot of the fear comes from the overall atmosphere. Like, you see this house and it's just like, it's grimy, it's nasty. The place looks like it's been abandoned for nearly 1,000 years, and probably some people have died and are currently buried underneath the house. Like, it's no joke, man. That stuff is pretty terrifying. And that's really what makes the Texas Chainsaw Massacre really work, because it may not be as gore heavy as a lot of slasher movies that would later come after, but it definitely focuses quite a bit on really just the atmosphere and really the performances, because all of the actors are giving good performances here. From the late Gunnar Hansen as Leatherface, who really shows you to the bone, and the main cast as well, especially Marilyn Burns as the character of Sally, because when you see her in pain, you feel it. Like, it's legitimate, man. And really, that's what makes the Texas Chainsaw Massacre such a great movie. And because of all of that, and not to mention it's well shot, overall, it's a great movie. And one that also may make you very hesitant the next time you take a road trip. And so with that, I shall see you soon. So go check out Texas Chainsaw Massacre, everyone. Hold on. No! Please stop sending them to my address. Please! Jesus. Those guys never stop.
Austin, he really does have really, really good movies. You know, he picks some good ones. The one that he just talked about, you know, I've seen it. You should probably see it too. Check out the movie, guys. All right, next up. Oh, just got chills up my spine. It's The Witch.
Well, this is not turning out well for me. I'm in the middle of the month and I can't even get a milkshake. I'm tired of looking at this stinking book. Medals. I should have a medal. A medal for being banished down here and never getting a milkshake. Just water. Stew and water. It's all I've had. And that water you saw. Maison Perret. No. I've got to find. Ooh. It looks like the heart of a clam. Shall I try? Oh, clippity clop. No, I say that and I'll have hairpins. Clippity clop. The gig is up. I'd like to have a clammy bottle of milkshake. Smart? What's so smart about it? It's just water. Oh, smart. How does it get a name Smart? There's nothing smart about it. It should be brown and chocolatey.
Oh, wow. She's a creepy one, isn't she? You know, it's that wart. Ugh, that wart on the nose. You know, I just want to poke it with a needle. Ugh. Big pop and like, ew, all this bubbly goo comes out. Boil, boil, toil, trouble. Because that's what it is. It's probably more of a boil than a wart. But hey, that witch, she's a creepy, creepy lady. So, next we have today's question of the day.
You were to create a Halloween themed restaurant, what would it be called?
Halloween themed restaurant.
Uh-huh. What would it be called?
Frankenstein Cafe.
Ooh, what would you serve? What would you serve? Rude!
Frankenstein stew.
Oh, okay. Is that your specialty?
Yeah.
If you could have a Halloween themed restaurant, what would it be called and what would you serve?
Halloween
Themed restaurant.
themed restaurant.
What would you name it?
I actually have no idea.
What would you name it?
Spooky Halloween restaurant.
Spooky Halloween restaurant?
Yeah.
Restaurant? That's too much to say. What would you serve?
I was for spiders and skeleton food.
Skeleton food?
Yeah.
Like human skeletons? Like you would serve that?
Yeah.
I got one.
Okay, what? We better watch for this one over here.
What?
What if I named it?
Let me in on the secret.
Papa. Papa's.
Papa's what? Papa's what?
Papa's spooky skeleton. Papa's spooky skeleton restaurant.
And what would they serve? Bye, Brian. Bye, Alana.
Bonfire.
Oh, man, if I would design a Halloween themed restaurant, what would it be called and why? I know. My restaurant would be called Attack of the Killer Tomato Soup and Grilled Cheese Sandwich Restaurant. Because I like those. It'll be only open during the fall, because that's a great time for tomato soup and grilled cheese, you know. And there'd be a lot of cheesy things laying around, puns, and, you know, Attack of the Killer Tomato Soup. You know, that'd be heck of fun. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Great. B-rated horror movie from the 80s. Starred a young George Clooney in one of them. Yeah, that's what my restaurant would be themed as. All right, so next up we have American Sign Language word of the day.
So word of the day is soda. So doing this and then you just like you open up a thing, soda. My favorite soda is Pepsi.
All right. Oh, that's an interesting one. So, it's candy, corn. I make sounds when I do it. Candy, corn. Blah. That's the other part. I don't know if that's the sign language for throw up, but that's what I'm going to do. Blah. You know? Candy corn is a love-hate thing. If you like eating crayons, feel free to eat it. Now, candy corn, it's not the taste, it's the texture. Because I do like the little pumpkins. You know, they're a little softer. The candy corns are just hard. It seriously is like eating the tip of a crayon. Yeah. Then some people back there are like, yeah, freaks. You know? So, candy corn. Oh, did you? All right. All right. Now, our last bit of the day is, did you know?
Hey guys, did you know the first Halloween candy bar was made by Hershey's in 1928?
Wow, I did not know the first Halloween candy bar was made by Hershey's in 1928. Wow, that was the same year that Tarina was born. 1928. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I wonder what kind of candy bar it was. Must have just been a Hershey's bar. I do like a good Hershey's bar. But a Hershey bar with almond, very good. All right. So that is our Thursday. Hope everybody has a great day at program. Remember, our podcast dropped today. Check it out. Even be able. Oh, hold on. Yes. I brought up the podcast. I know how much you enjoy it. How it keeps all your little demons and stuff all scared and amped up. Yeah. The podcast, yes, every Tuesday and Thursday. What? You vacation in Hollow Hills? Oh, that's quite interesting. Okay. All right. Make sure you pack your Hawaiian shirt for Hollow Hills. You got to stand out for it. All right. Yes, your latte's coming. Your pumpkin spice latte. Chill. God. Jeez. Impatient. It's almost like working for Carl. All right, guys. So we will see you guys tomorrow.